It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks. To Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Bertans. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingles. Here's Pertinis. No good off the front iron. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. And Holiday, here we go. Back to West. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Pass to Ingles. They get it back. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Second chance shot. And Porzingis with the lay-in.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
And here is West. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis, gliding in for the finish.
Now Gobert. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pushing it up. Moving it up. So they take the lead. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Here's Harris after the Clippers pick up 2. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Harris drives in. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. Harris misses. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Here's West. Gobert with it. The shot's good on the assist by West. Gobert's got his 2nd basket. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
On the wing, Ingles. Over West. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
To the inside. West. Here's Gobert. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's West. Tries again. Nice D from Porzingis.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit. Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Sharp. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
Inside. Stolen by Zubac. And the dunk by Porzingis.
It hasn't mattered the scheme or the defender. Kristaps Porzingis is simply cooking right now.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Laverne with the steal. Harris. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Harris. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Just 3 on the clock. Sharge, that's good. Sharge has got his first bucket of the night.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I'd like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, D.A., he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is a very confident young guy. Jonathan Isaac feels like he belongs in the NBA. Welcomes the contact in that instance.
And Jonathan Isaac making progress, but he was drafted knowing he had a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and you really shouldn't try and compare Isaac to the rest of his draft class. He's going to be on a different timeline as far as his development goes. Might take longer for him to be ready, but the payoff, man, could be huge as his ceiling is really high.
Dallas making a switch here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. So many aspects go into developing, Doris, a winning team, coaching players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture there. That makes so much sense. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This is where the length of Sean Livingston on the defensive end is a problem for the offense. This guy's so capable of making game-changing plays.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. A second chance effort. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Baines. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. For 3, Harris. Mavericks leading by 6. Harris drives in. Here's Anderson. Baines with the block. Sharge with it. Picked up by Harris. He gets that one.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Livingston with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Harris, right side. It's good from long range. Harris has got 8 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And it's Harris off the drive.
Well, it's the size that Livingston presents at the point guard spot that's so unique. This guy is terrific, finding the open man.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. So it's the Mavericks now, leading by 5. Pass to Porzingis for the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
I mean, how do you guard a 7'3" guy who can drain the 3 with great regularity? The range is ridiculous.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Here's West. Gobert trying to get open. No good from West. Here's Ingles. Harris outside. To the middle. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to West. Holiday up top. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no.
Harris outside. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Holiday. Porzingis can't hit.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. West. And an air ball on that one. Way off. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Absolutely. You use as much of that ticker as you can. That's just good offense.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis understands with his length and size, those are high percentage finishes. Nicely done.
And the Mavericks call time here. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to it. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clippers trail by 8. Holiday attacking. Looking to end his cold spell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, think about it, guys. Last year, Spencer Dinwiddie, a little bit of a breakout year, right? Stepped in for the injured D'Angelo Russell and helped the Nets stay competitive, proving to be a big-time scorer.
Pass to Ingles. Holiday brings the double team. The wide open look here for Porzingis. But they'll get another chance. They get it back.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And Doris Dinwiddie's so good at finding a play to make, even when it seems he has nowhere to go.
Well, that quick first step opens up space to get into the passing lanes. This guy makes a lot of jump passes, but seems to get away with it.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. 7-point differential. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Starting the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Dallas with it. Leading by 5. The 3 from Bertans. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
Fast break Dallas. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. And it's the Clippers' ball. Kicks it down to Middleton. The Clippers rebound. Gobert. Outside Holiday. Drills the 3-pointer. Holiday's got 7 points.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Stolen by Middleton. To the inside. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Kid Gilchrist has got his first basket of the night.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Glenn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. Now, here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Here's West. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And you watch Kyle Henderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
And the Mavericks call time here. And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. Is being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around him.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Zubac. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Clock at 4. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got 9.
Listen, the defense was there. Jonathan Isaac just focused, locked in on the hoop, knows he can score from there, guys.
They get it back. Laverne lays it up off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And he gets it to go. West has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Livingston looking for the opening. Pass to Zubac. Now Isaac. Laverne with the steal. Down low. Here's Harris. The second chance effort. And it's sent back by Isaac. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to West. Now here's Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by West. Zubac has got his third basket of the night right there.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
.32 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. And the rejection by Zubac. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
A baseline J. And that misses badly. Air ball.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Mavericks lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Mavericks leading by 8. Now Livingston. Pass to Isaac. And here is Zubats. Dallas moving the ball around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Laverne. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Murray with it. He's covered by Isaac. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Livingston. Good on the shot. Livingston's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Mavs. Murray outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Inside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
And the first one drops. Mavericks making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 12. To the middle. And stolen by Harris.
That's his first personal foul.
And here's Livingston. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Zubats.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Kicks it down to Middleton. To the inside. Porzingis goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Here's Zubats. Goes up again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Really, that's unacceptable. Patience is paramount when you're trying to cut the lead, and they didn't have it there.
Clippers trail by 17. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Holiday. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, he's carried his share of the load tonight, Kev. But he might need to carry even more if they're going to turn this thing around.
Out to the right wing. Baseline jumper. And that one is good from Zubats. Zubats has got 8 points in the quarter.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Pass to Zubats. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Another shot. And the layup is good. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead.
Players going to great lengths to improve their performance and extending their prime years. We're seeing it all over the league. Doris, it amazes me.
I heard a number of LeBron James spending 7 figures a year.
Wow.
That's a 1 in 6 zeros to take care of his body.
No kidding.
Right, making an investment in your future. Understanding nutrition to training to recovery. Listen, you have a limited window, Kevin, to make money with your body if you're a professional athlete. So why you wouldn't want to extend that window as long as possible? You're playing a kid's game for fun, Kevin. Come on, let's lengthen it out if we can.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
Boy, what a tremendous display of offensive firepower. It mattered not the size, the type of defender they put on him. He made easy work of it.
Middleton on the wing. It's stolen by Ingles. Here's Isaac. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Zubats. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's West. Outside Holiday. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned.